If you've ever read a card trick or a magic trick from a book, you know they make it sound amazing up front, but you don't really know, you know? Let me tell you something about this one though. It's insanely easy to pull off, very impressive, and completely self-working. Alright yo, so check this out. For those of you who are curious, today I'm going to be using the Lord of the Rings playing cards by Theory 11. We're going to start by having two spectators, Billy and Willie. I'll hand the deck off to Billy, and he can shuffle it up as much as he likes. As soon as he's satisfied with the shuffle, we're going to take out a packet of cards. Let's just say this many cards should be good enough. And I'm going to hand this off to Willie, and Willie can shuffle this up as much as he likes. As fair, as square as possible. I'm going to spread these cards out right on the table in front of them, and I'm going to hand either one of them this joker. They're going to take this joker and put it anywhere they like, completely free choice. Of course, the deck was shuffled up, the packet was shuffled up. Now the joker can go in anywhere they like this. Square everything up, and now again, if either of them wants to shuffle, or if both of them want to shuffle, they can shuffle up the deck. It don't matter whatsoever. Maybe it does matter. Who knows? Right, as soon as they're done with this, they're going to find the joker in their deck, and they're going to memorize the card to the right and to the left of the joker. So we're going to go through, you're going to memorize the card to the right and to the left of the joker. If you could find the joker, there's the joker, right? There's the joker. Memorize the card here. Take a look at that card, memorize it, and you're going to memorize the card right here. Take a look at that card and memorize it again. Card number 1 and card number 2. Once we got those cards memorized, we'll give the deck a quick cut. Okay, they're going to give the deck a quick cut. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make two predictions. Let's say prediction number 1 and prediction number 2. And of course, either of them have either of those cards memorized. Here's what's going to happen next. I'm going to show these cards to Billy. I'm going to split them up into two piles, an up pile and a down pile. I'm going to show these cards to Billy, and he's just going to note in his mind if the card appears in the up pile or the down pile, right? Just going to go through, up pile or down pile, right? He got that memorized, very good. And now we're going to go to my man Willie, up pile or down pile. Remember what pile the card is in. I'd normally go faster, but these cards are still new, so they're a bit slippery. I don't want to drop everything. All right, there we go. Up pile or down pile. Hopefully you know what pile the card is in. Now we're just going to go out and we're just going to take the joker out. Where's the joker? Joker's right here. We'll just take that card right out. And we'll split this into two piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goes to Billy. The rest go to Willie. This is where it gets good. Now we're going to take Billy's pile, and I'm going to keep on dealing the cards face up until he sees one of their cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's the card. 4 of diamonds. Okay. It's in the 5th position. Now, if you recall, I made one prediction here for the first card. And this 4 of diamonds appeared in the 5th position. The prediction I made was the number 5. And it gets even better because check this out. Willie also has a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Jack of Clubs in the 6th position. And of course, the prediction I made was a 6. Boom. What up, crew? It is Magic Monday, and this is your place to learn magic, master your performance, and captivate audiences. Some background on this effect: it's known as Up and Down by Ted Animan, and it's probably because the cards, go up and down, you know what I'm saying? Creative. But I hope you're looking forward to learning this effect because it'll blow your own mind along with everyone else's. Everyone's dead. Or unalive. I guess everyone says unalive. So before we dive right into the tutorial, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and get ready to fool all your friends. Now grab your favorite deck, and let's do it. And welcome to the tutorial. Seriously, I cannot put in words how easy this whole thing is. Like, just saying this is the easiest thing ever does not do it justice. I mean, like, first time I did it, I blew my own mind, and I'm like, what? But seriously, I feel like my whole point is I love tricks that are practically self-working, where all you really have to focus on is the performance and the selling of the effect, because truly that's all that really matters at the end. And depending on how well you can sell the effect, it'll blow the minds of the spectators. So to begin, here's what you need: a deck of playing cards and one additional card that you'd like to use. But in actuality, I guess if we're talking about it, all you really need is a packet of 20 cards and one additional card. But that's not gonna be as much fun, or that's gonna feel a bit weird. So you start off with the entire deck. Take the deck out of the tuck case, and ideally you want 2 spectators for this whole effect. Hand the deck off to one of your spectators. Once again, we have Billy and Willie. Let's say we hand the deck off to Billy, and Billy can shuffle it up as much as he likes. And the reasoning for letting them shuffling up the deck, or letting them shuffle up the deck, is because you really want to make them feel like they're more involved, they're more engaged. This way, at the end, when it all comes down to it, they're really invested in the outcome. And when something finally happens, they're blown away because they've been hooked on the entire time. So Billy has shuffled up the deck, and now we're gonna need to take out a packet of 20 cards. You can approach this really in multiple ways. You can have people pick out cards one at a time, or 3, 4 at a time until they're satisfied. You can just count off 20 cards, or you can do what I did in my performance, just say I'm gonna take out a packet of cards. I would say if you want more people involved, let's say you have a lot of people in the room, you have a wide audience, maybe you can have everyone pick out 5 cards or something like that. But just how I did in my performance, I did 5 packets of 4 cards each, or you can do 4 packets of 5 cards each. I counted 4 cards, and it's kind of easy to eyeball them after a certain point, so that's 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Pulled out 4 packets or 5 packets of 4 cards each, and there's our 20. Hand this off to Willie now, and Willie can shuffle it up as much as he likes. And as soon as Willie is done doing that, we're gonna spread out these cards right on the table. Now this is where our extra card really comes in. The whole thing is, with this extra card, I'm using the Joker. And you can truly use whatever card you want. And just to kind of throw an idea out there, let's say that you're doing an effect that really centers around the Queen of Hearts. You have a routine put together that centers around the Queen of Hearts. So maybe instead of the Joker, you want to use the Queen of Hearts to really sell your effect. So whatever you want to do, if you're tying this into a routine, you can really modify it and make it fit your performance, right? So we have the card, have them put it in wherever they like in the deck or in the spread. Let's say here, close it up, and now Willie or Billy can shuffle it up to their heart's content. As soon as that's complete, they're going to have the faces of the cards face towards them, and they're going to find the Joker. And they're each going to memorize 1 card, 1 to the right of the Joker and 1 to the left of the Joker. So we found the Joker here. Card to the right of the Joker is the 10 of clubs. Card to the left of the Joker is 3 of spades. It really doesn't matter who memorizes what, as long as those 2 cards are memorized. So again, 10 of clubs, 3 of spades. And I'm really emphasizing here because sometimes I forget, and then it's game over. 10 of clubs and 3 of spades. Square all that up, put that down on the table, and if they'd like, they can even give the deck a couple of cuts. I wouldn't say more than 1 or 2 cuts, because cutting never actually changes or mixes up the cards. It just changes the order, or in this case, that would have 0 impact, and which is why I really love this. Now, this is where everything comes down to. The predictions you're about to make. Before I even do that, I kind of recap and tell them everything that happened to get to this point, just to point out how fair this entire process was, because it literally could not be more fair. Everything was practically in their hands. All you did was take out a packet of cards. And if you had them pick out these cards, then it's even more fair. But this is where it all boils down to now, the 2 predictions that you're about to make. It really comes down to a complex mathematical formula that has really just escaped the minds of the finest and brightest scientists in the world. It depends on the integral. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't depend on anything. It's the same exact predictions every single time. And that's why I love it so much. You're going to find first a 5-spot card. So you can go ahead, find a 5-spot card here, for example, the 5 of hearts, and then a 6-spot card, so 6 of clubs, put that down. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. You got the 2 cards. The 2 predictions have been made. You can toss the deck over to the side now. So 5-spot card, and by 5-spot, I mean it has 5 spots on it, or a value of 5 cards. So 5 and 6. Bring that right out, and you say those 2 predictions have been made. Now is the whole aspect of the trick, the up and the down. What's going to happen is you want to go to my man Billy first, and we're going to have 1 card scooted up like this and the other card down. And you're going to go up and down like so, splitting up the deck into 2 piles, and have Billy just note in his mind which pile contains his card. What does this actually do? Absolutely nothing. It doesn't matter what pile the card is in. All that matters is the card is there, right? So we split it up into up and down. Now you're going to take the down pile, take it out, put it on top. Repeat the same process with Willie. Again, up first, then down. And you're going to keep going through this whole process. Right, there we go. And again, we're going to take the pile that's down here, cut it up to the top. Once that's been completed, you're going to take the cards, turn them face up, and find the Joker. We find the Joker, let's say here, right? Again, it's not surrounded by those 2 cards anymore. Those 2 cards are lost somewhere in this packet. You're going to take the Joker out, but first you're going to take all the cards above the Joker, move them to the bottom, pretty much giving the whole packet a cut where the Joker is, and then you can toss the Joker off to the side and put the deck back down. I like to again recap one more time how we got here, or just a really quick recap one more time of how we got here. And now you're gonna split this packet into 2. Not deal off, not like 1, 1, 1, 1. Just count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, and there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. At this point, have each of them hold their packets and have them keep dealing until they see their card. And as they deal, you count out loud in terms of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 of spades. One of the first cards that was selected. 3 of spades, in case that's blurry on camera. 3 of spades. Wow, right there. And it happens to be the 5th card. Wow, now I made a prediction before any of this even happened. And I said your card would be at the 5th position. I mean, that's pretty mind-blowing, but it gets even better because now the other person does the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 10 of clubs at the prediction you made, the 6th position. Now, I have no idea how this actually works. It blows my mind every single time. So if you know how it works, do let me know down in the description. And if you try out this trick, get some amazing reactions, let me know that as well, because this is phenomenal. For more fun self-working stuff that'll blow minds, click on this video right over here. You will not regret it. And as always, a huge shout out to all my Patreon producers, and thank you, love you, see you soon.